Hello, hi, I'm Lorna. I just wanted to talk about starting over. And when I mean by starting over, I've been talking to friends and I've been going to workshops and giving talks um, and keeping the social distancing. But yeah, I've been going to workshops and someone has invited me to talk about fear in starting over, especially if you've ended a relationship or you've gone through a natural divorce. Now, when they invited me to talk, I said, I am not perfect. I am not um, a doctor or a consultant or anything like that in that field. But I do understand about fear and about gaining trust if you've had a divorce or if you've actually been in a relationship that you really love someone and it's gone wrong on either side. If A was to blame or B was to blame, but it's still a hurt, it's still a loss. And the process of when you have to go through a divorce can be very painful on both sides. And I was asked to actually give a talk on it. And I told the group, I said, I am not going to give a talk on about fear um, and about starting over again. I want those participants that are attending the meeting to talk and to share. And to share. So from this meeting, it was very productive. Even I learned a lot from that meeting, and I was able to assess my fears in starting over again. Because no matter who or what you are, when a relationship ends, you need time to heal. Whether you're male or female, you need time to heal. Because when you love someone, it affects your mind, your body, your soul, everything. So when that finishes, whether it's a loss or whether someone died, a loved one died, etc., it it is it is a terrible feeling of loss. So when I was asked to be a spokesperson on starting over, um, they were really amazing me because I said no, I'm not going to dictate to you. I'm not going to say, well, I done this and this. I'm not preacher. I'm not preaching. You tell me what you think starting over. You tell me your fears, and that's when we can have a discussion. But you know, so we are human beings. We're not perfect, and sometimes there is a risk factor. But you must look after yourself. Yeah. As long as you've made all of the research, um, research, and try to find out as much as you can about the person. That's a step forward. And another step forward is this, and people ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, because this is scary. What I'm gonna tell you now. What is your agenda when you want to go into a relationship, or you feel you've met someone that you can have a relationship with or would like to get to know better? What is your agenda? And this is where the scary part comes. You have to know what the other person's agenda is that you want to form a friendship with or a relationship. It could start as a friendship, you have to get to know each other. But you have to know right from the beginning about what their agenda is, and does their agenda match with your agenda? Because if it doesn't, you can have big problems. Anyway, those of you that are starting over for 2021, you might have suffered a loss, you might have suffered a divorce, a breakup of a relationship, and you need to heal. Take time for yourself to heal. Yeah? And if you do find someone that you like and that you want to enter a relationship with, make sure you can write down on a paper. I know people say let your heart rule, but sometimes up here has to work with here as well. And in order to protect yourself, you need to write down your agenda. You can write it down and say, okay, this is 2021. If I was to be with someone, what is my agenda? You're not asking that because you don't know who you are going to like. It might be the complete opposite of your personality. That's fine. But you have to know what your agenda is. Write it down. And when you meet that person, you've got to know what their agenda is and write it down. Because at least you know, so that if anything happens, it's not a shock. Anyway, I wish you all a happy 2021 with good, positive relationships. Alright? Take care. God bless.